We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
In this video, I'll be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1988 Remastered Raphael figure by Playmates Toys. These figures are meant to be updated versions of the original Tmnt toys from 1988, with more modern articulation as well as accessories. These are very much in line with the Motu origins that have done the same with He-Man figures. Let's start off with the packaging. This figure comes in a window box package. Personally, I wish it was more of a retro card back like the original figures, but this box does take some cues from the original card backs. Towards the bottom is the name of the character underneath the Tmnt logo. There is also a blurb stating the all-new articulation and deco. Moving up, you can see the figure and accessories. There is a 40th anniversary logo. For those who don't know, 1984 is when the first Ninja Turtles comic debuted. Here's a view from the top, the bottom, one side, and the other side. And finally the back, showing off all four turtles in this remastered line. This is everything removed from the box. And here we have the Remastered Raphael figure out of the package. A bit of similarities, but there are some differences to the original, so let's take a closer look. The head sculpt very closely resembles the original head, with the full mouth open showcasing his teeth and a menacing expression. Of course, Raph includes the red headband, and the white eyes come straight from the comics. The skin texture on this figure has drawn a bit of controversy. For some reason, they sculpted dimples all throughout the body. The original did not have these. It doesn't really bother me, but I do understand why some don't like it. The color green of the skin also does not match the original. You will see a little later in the video when I compare the two. Moving down to the body is Raphael's shell, along with his belt that holsters his weapon of choice, the Sais. And the belt wouldn't be complete without the letter R. The initials on the belt helped kids know what turtle was who. The red continues on the elbow pads and the wristbands, as well as the knee pads. I do kind of wish the nails had been painted. The figure does contain peg holes. Here is a look at the backside of the figure and the back of the turtle shell. Raph's belt contains another weapon holster. Now let's go over the articulation. The head is on a ball joint that allows it to look left and right, as well as tilt. The arms can go outwards as well as forwards and back. There is rotation at the elbows as well as a bend. The hands can rotate. The legs can kick forwards and slightly backwards. There's a thigh rotation. And there is also a rotation at the knees as well as a bend. And finally, the feet can rotate. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories. Most come straight from the original Raphael figure, and while the original figure's accessories were all molded in the same orangish color, these are actually painted. The Sais especially look really nice, with the red wrapping on the handles. When not in use, the Sais can also be stored on his belt. They do look quite a bit larger when stored on the belt. The Sais can be held easily in the hands, and this will be most people's preferred display option. All four of these new 1988 remastered turtles come with an extra weapon not included with the original figures. Raph's is fine, I guess, but honestly I'm not the biggest fan. But it does give you another way to display Raph at least. This weapon is made of a softer plastic. Here's Raph holding the new weapon. And just like the vintage figure, the larger dagger can be stored on the back of his belt. We still aren't done yet with the accessories, as Raph also comes with a rooftop diorama base. It's actually nicely sculpted, and the slime, pizza slice, and wires are all painted. A small ladder piece can be pegged into the base. And here's Raph on said display base. While not a necessary accessory, it is a nice inclusion. Now let's compare this remastered Raph alongside some other Raph figures. First up is the original Raphael figure this new one is based on. There are a lot of similarities, but the biggest complaint I have is the green skin color. The original Raph had a much brighter and vibrant green. The new green is more dull and is more in line with the original Raph reissues. You can also see the original didn't have all these dimples all over the body. Here is the remastered Raph next to the 2003 Raph, the 2012, and finally the Mutant Mayhem Raphael. So that is my review of the 1988 remastered Raphael figure. I hope these remastered turtles are just a kickstarter to a larger remastered TMNT toy line, like that of Motu Origins. It would be so awesome to get updates of those classic vintage TMNT figures. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And also, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Thanks for watching.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.